Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to auscastnetwork.com for details.
Hey, it's Big Al here from the Badcast. Hope you enjoy this bonus episode. Sometimes, the mic turns off and then we think of shit to talk about. So we turn the mic back on and, we can't really add it into the episode that we've had. So we thought, look, instead of getting rid of it, let's give it to you as a little bit of a bonus ep. I hope you enjoy.
Big Al's here as well, and he's about to tell us about the first time he did a comedy stand-up gig.
So I got into it, like I was saying, about through acting. So I kind of co-wrote my first, so it was raw comedy, and I co-wrote my first ever bit, and it was more of a monologue, so it wasn't really comedy, it was just me playing an actor.
Yeah, okay.
Called Big Al.
Oh, wow.
Right. So, and then I thought, okay, look, if I've got a few laughs, but I thought, look, if I'm going to give this a crack, I'm going to give it I'm going to have to write my own stuff.
Yep.
And then Paige O'Brien's, they had a trial night, and then the dude running it goes, look, I really like your stuff. Do you want to come down and give it a go? And it was like it was the first ever night of PJ's. It was like fucking... So PJ's had a guy running it, and then it stopped for around about 6 months, and then Justin Lemo kind of took it on and made the success of Adelaide comedy. But before then, it was this dude called... Right, and he goes, yeah, get up there. So, and then they had a country and western band. So I don't think people realised it was a comedy night. I think the majority of the people were there wanting to fucking square dance. Right? So I've got up there and said some jokes, and I fucking died. I got no laughs whatsoever for the whole 5 minutes.
Any point glass thrown at you?
Oh, almost. Like,
Mum's home.
Oh, no, yeah. If you're just old ladies in their tartan dress like, he should be in bed. So then Lemo got up and got quite a few laughs. He goes, okay, yeah, I'll just give that one to Big Al. And I was like, oh. So I didn't, I actually quit for 2 years. I didn't do anything. But
so I've asked you to tell this story, and now I've actually found the heartbreaking origins of like the dark side of Big Al's past. This is crazy.
So for 2 years, I just went to PJ's pretty much every Tuesday night, just hanging out as a punter.
Just to stare at this acts like I'm funnier than you.
Yeah. No, just to square dance, and then they fucking built comedy around it.
That was the start of your act. It was fucking Big Al square dancing. I would have laughed my fucking
that would have been great. I would have only got to the second square and fucking had an asthma attack. I got the second quarter. Oh, look at him taking his fucking asthma spray like
deep throat that puffer.
So for 2 years I just and then I plucked up the courage again, and Joe Coventry did this little comedy course, and then so I did that, and we went through, and I got a book called the Comics Toolbox, and it was just gave you some ideas on how to write and things like that. So one of it was like you write down 10 topics, and then you write 10 jokes for each of those topics.
Yeah, that's a cool way to do it.
Yeah, and you end up working at a normal job for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Well, all of your friends become famous. And then from then on, like out of my first 5 minutes, I think 3 minutes went okay, and then rest is history. So my first ever joke was talking about Barney the purple dinosaur.
I think I remember that joke, actually.
Whereas it's like if Barney ended up in jail, it'd be like, I love you, you love me, we're just one big family from me. Yeah, and it just goes on for.
It's not a bad place to start. How young were you then?
42. No, well, I gave it so 21. I had my 21st birthday in a Tarago going to Canberra for a comedy competition. So I started at the beginning of 2000. So
wow.
I know what you're thinking.
Crazy.
Fucking hell, he's been doing it for 18 years and still shit.
And now he's doing a podcast.
That's right. And on that note, I think this has probably been a bad cast.
It has been a bad cast. Thank you so much, Mr. Justin Saw.
Help us buy more beers and sponsor us. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter or badcast.com.au. The Badcast is part of the Auscast Podcast Network.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to AuscastNetwork.com for details.